Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and welcome to another plan with me. I feel like it's been a while since I did a plan with me. I think the last one was actually the first one. I think it was the first week of school. So if you are new, this is my plum paper planner. I have plenty of videos about these planners. I absolutely love them. But let's get into the calendar now that we are going into a new month. So on Thursdays, Emmy has soccer, and if you missed my last video, Alani used to have rock climbing on this day, but it just was way too much, so I have moved that to Tuesday. So I am going to fill that in as well as some other things right now. So if you did miss my last video, I talked a bit about how things were getting a little too busy in our week, and I was looking forward to things kind of getting a little simpler in October with gymnastics ending, and now Alani's asking to do martial arts. Obviously, I don't have to sign her up for another thing, but I am thinking about it now. I know I just said that I need to be doing less, but I just always feel bad when they ask to try out these new things. I know, it's terrible. I haven't committed, but I am thinking about it. I'm gonna start planning out the week starting with pinwheels. For Alani, I use black, and then for Emmy, I use blue. So that way I do try to keep Alani at the top and Emmy on the bottom when I plan, but that way if I do accidentally mess it up, since they are two different colors, it's easy for me to still see who is who. And I've talked about it before, but one of my favorite things about the disc-bound planner is I can take the pages out and write on them without anything getting in my way. Since Pinwheels is on the computer, I'm going to use my laptop so that I can write all of that out as I plan. And this is just not where I thought we would be at this point in the school year. I definitely thought we'd be doing wand by now. It isn't a problem. It's just one of those things where I was like, all right, well, good thing I didn't plan too far ahead, because I'd be like changing things and everything like that. And honestly, this 1 week at a time has really been working well for us. I had previously, for kindergarten and first grade, planned 2 weeks at a time, but 1 week at a time is doing really well for us. Alani is finishing up the first unit from Simplify Writing, which is really cool because we've been doing a lot of different writing, but it's all been within the first unit so far. So I am looking forward to seeing what the next unit is like. It is going to be fun to just see how this program is going. It is something that she really doesn't, I would say it's like not her favorite, but I think it's good for her to get writing practice. So right now I am filling in both simplified writing and progressive cursive. She learned the letters E, L, T, and I. So now she gets to put those together, which is really cool. It's one of the reasons I like this program. They teach some similar letters and then they have a chance to put them together into some words. So I really do enjoy that. With Emmy, I'm going to start writing out her pinwheels now. And she is, I said in my previous video, going a little slower. I don't have a problem with that. I am making sure she's going a little slower. I just really want to make sure she grasps it. And you'll see that I'm skipping Thursday because that is the day that she has soccer. So it does just make it easier to do her things on Friday. So those are the books that we are going to be using this week in Torchlight. Well, actually for the next 2 weeks. So this week we're going to work on Bangladesh, and the next week we are going to do Nepal and Bhutan. So I need to mark our books for the pages that we are going to need. I am marking all of the books we'll need over the 2 weeks, but we won't be using all of these books this week when we do Bangladesh. I just like to, as I'm marking them, just have all of them marked. It makes it so much easier. But after that, I need to look through our Apologia Preschool Science and figure out what pages we are going to do. There's not really a specific pacing guide or anything. This is really based off of what works for you. But the next activity we are going to hit is in the water cycle portion. We're not going to get there yet. I just looked through all of what I need to read, and I think that this week is mostly going to be reading, and I might pull one activity from the activity section, but a lot of it I am going to wait until we specifically get to the water cycle portion. So once I have this planned out, I will start planning out Alani's science. So far this year, science is the favorite for both Alani and Emmy, and I've just loved that I have felt successful with both curricula for Apologia Preschool Science and for Mystery Science because the activities are simple. There's not a ton of things involved, and I mean, on the times that there is more stuff that I need to grab, it's not like it's every time. So I really do like it. It's really nice that everything is a lot more simple, but these are the things that we will be doing this week. This week, Alani has a mid-mission assessment right in the beginning of the week. When we were doing Eureka, each unit was called a module, and now that we're doing Zern, the units are called missions. And so that is what that is, just kind of a check before she goes along any further in the unit. So she actually has an assessment in the beginning of the week, and you will see that Emmy has an assessment toward the end of the week. And they are very different. For Alani's assessments, it is a lot more showing work, a lot more writing, whereas for Emmy's assessments, I'm generally giving her a task, asking her questions. It's a lot more discussion based when I am working with Emmy rather than when I am working with Alani. It is just like a paper test. We will just be starting out with this mission, so I will have to see how things go, but Emmy has picked up pretty quickly on things, so I always look at the pacing guide to see which lessons can be omitted. There are a possible 7 lessons that we might be able to skip if it seems like she is grasping the concepts quickly, but after math, I am deciding to plan out our art. This is going to be the first time that we are using our art curriculum. So even though I'm writing this all out, it could not work out this way. It could end up taking longer. Maybe there are times that things need to dry. We will see. But I figured I would just write it all out and we will go from there. Alani has specifically been asking to do this printmaking one. So that is what we are going to start with. I realize since I am skipping the last few days in our September month of the planner and moving into October, I needed to fill in these last few days of September in our October month, just because this is the one I'm going to be looking at. But after that, it's just getting everything back into the planner. This is what our week is going to look like as we move into October, or at least this is the plan for the week. If you like videos like these, please make sure to like this video. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.